When working the missing lengths out in right-angled triangles, we use Pythagoras' theorem. Now the shortcut I'd like you to remember is when you're working out the longest side, as shown in this question on the left, the longest side is the one that's missing. When we're finding the longest side, we square it, add it, root it. When we're finding the shorter side, as shown in the question on the right, because we already know the longest side, and we want to know this shorter side here, it's one of the shorter sides, but we will square it, subtract it, root it. Remember those mantras and you'll be fine. Let's go back to the question. So, on this particular question, we want to know the longest side of the triangle. This is also known as the hypotenuse. So, first of all, we'll square it. We start with one of our numbers. 8 squared is 64. We'll do the other side. 6. 6 squared is 36. We'll then add our answers up. 64 add 36 is 100. We'll then root it. Square root of 100 is 10. And that's the answer to this question. 10 centimetres. Square it, add your answers and root it. Try doing these two questions. Make sure you're careful about which one's the longer side and which one's the shorter side. So the question on the left, square it, add it, root it, because we want to know the longest side. So the answer on the left is shown right now, 3.62 centimetres. Is this reasonable? Definitely. The other two lengths are less than this, so that would be in a good longest side. Let's do the one on the right now. So be careful that the one on the right required you to subtract because it was a shorter side that we were working out. Square it, subtract it, root it, 6.71 centimetres. Again, this is an appropriate answer because I know it's got to be less than the longest side.